Hey, it's Chris McNamara with Outdoor Gear Lab. Today we're checking out what to consider when buying a hydration reservoir or hydration bladder. First thing is size. They generally come in 1, 2, and 3 liter sizes, and you can do the conversion to ounces. I can't. And generally we say go with the 3 liter because it's not that much more expensive and not that much heavier, since so much of the weight of the bladder is in the plastic parts. The actual main reservoir adding more material doesn't add that much weight, with the exception being if you have a very small hydration pack that only takes a 2 liter or smaller one. Second decision is, do you want to go pressurized or not? Just recently, Geigerig has come out with the pressurized hydration engine. One side is filled with water, the other one you fill with air, and you pump it up. And what this does is makes it a little easier to drink, although they're all pretty easy to drink from. And it also, according to Geigerig, makes it less likely that bacteria will find its way back up into the tube. We don't really have a way to verify that. We find that if you use sports drinks, in the end, you're almost always going to have to get a brush out to clean the tube. But we don't doubt that it probably aids in keeping it cleaner. But the main reason we like pressurized hydration engines or hydration reservoirs is because it then gives you all these different uses, such as it turns it into a sun shower, it turns it into a way that you can clean off your shoes or your dog after you go for a big hike. So something to consider. It makes it a little heavier and a little more expensive, but we find that it's a cool feature. Now we'll go into how you fill the actual reservoir. There's kind of two major designs. One is a screw-off top. The Camelback here I'm holding has a very large mouth, and with these style, it's really fast and easy to fill, and really easy to fill in a shallow opening. Or there's the zip top, like with the Geigerig here, and acts more like a fancy Ziploc bag, where you you slide it off and then you fill it this way. Makes it a little harder to fill completely at shallow water sources, but it also makes it a lot easier to clean. So we'll go into cleaning. The Geigerig like this with the zip top, very easy to clean because you can just open it up, throw it in the dishwasher. Most other designs, like the Camelback, are going to involve some variety of needing to get a brush in there and then needing to have a kit to make sure it dries out. Now, Camelback recently has added these plastic things on the side that help keep the reservoir open to dry more easily, but at the end of the day, a zip top like the Platypus style or the Geigerig style is just going to be a lot easier to clean. Now, cleaning the hoses is a whole different matter. In general, if you're going to use sports drinks, then bacteria and sugary water is going to breed the bacteria, and you're going to need to at some point get a wire brush and hose and get it in there with some soapy water. And lastly, there's the attachment that the hose comes to the reservoir with, and the bite valve. We find just about all the bite valves work well. A couple exceptions. You can see our review to see which ones didn't work as well. What's really nice is that most manufacturers are using the same attachment point right here. So it means that if you don't like someone's hose, you can go swap it out. You can go buy that accessory and change it out. Makes it very versatile, and means that if your hose just gets super funky and you don't want to bother having to get it clean, you can always swap it out with a new one. So those are just some things to consider when buying a hydration bladder. We have a full review, a full how to choose article at outdoorgearlab.com. We hope you'll check it out.